Welcome back there. Coastal Web Meteorologist Diamond Dixon here with the live look outside our What is Sky Cam overlooking Whataburger Field. Once again, a sunny day for us, and it was a little bit cloudy, and we also have those gusty winds working in our favor. But some of our neighborhoods are not only feeling like the triple digits, but they're actually in the triple digits. So upper 80s along the coast, 93 for here in Corpus Christi and Kingsville. But look at those temperatures for George West, San Diego, Hebronville, Freer, and Cotulla. All in the triple digits and feel like also in the triple digits. We're also looking really warm there in Alice, feeling like 107, feeling like 104 here in Corpus Christi as well as for Kingsville. We're in the warmest part of our day, and now we'll kind of start to see those temperatures come out of the triple digits after our 6 o'clock hour. So about 2 more hours to go before we get through the warmest part of our day. Coming back down to double digit feel like temperatures into our 8 o'clock hour. This will then rise again, same pattern into Thursday as well. 2 p.m. So it'll happen a little bit later in the day where we'll feel those triple digit weather. Sometimes we see it as early as 10 a.m. So today with our heat risk, it did kind of increase a bit as we go out west where you see those temperatures in the triple digits, more major of a heat risk between Cotulla and Freer. It's a little bit lighter in the middle of our communities into minor, moderate right along the coast and moderate right past our more minor area. Now those conditions do improve tomorrow on the 17th, and they get a little bit worse headed into July 18th. Nonetheless, it's not as bad as having that red on the map. Current winds helping us out of the south, southeast, south-southeast, 22 miles per hour here in Corpus Christi, 25 in Kingsville, and this is just actual wind speed, not including our wind gusts. When we look at wind gusts, we're talking 30 miles per hour in the 5 o'clock hour with wind gusts, 28 miles per hour with wind gusts into our 7 o'clock hour, coming down just before 9 o'clock, right around our sunset time, and then decreasing overnight, and they will also be calm headed into our morning hours just before 11 a.m. where they'll start to increase again. Now hour by hour, how we're looking temperature wise, we're looking at still 90s in our 6 o'clock hour, upper 80s by 7 o'clock, and then we go down to the low 80s by 9 o'clock, 80 by 11, getting into the upper 70s into midnight, dropping the 76 at 5 a.m. into our Thursday morning, also with a lot lighter of a wind out of the south. So we're going to be muggy this week. You can already expect that between very humid and oppressive with those increased dew points for us and those high temperatures. They're going to be above normal all week long into next week as well. That average 94 degrees. Now we did also have Saharan dust that came into the forecast yesterday. This is a lighter plume than what we had last week, and it's also going to exit fairly quickly into our early there Friday morning. We'll take a look at kind of some of those winds into our neighborhoods. On the west side, we're looking at 25 miles there per hour. As we also look into another neighborhood, we're also looking at Beeville, peak winds between 19 and 21 degrees as well. Once again, we still have a hot week ahead here in the coastal bend, so make sure you plan accordingly for those temperatures.